Hi everyone, welcome to Walk the Talk with Bulbeer. Today I have with us the legendary architect Hafeez Contractor, sir. Welcome to Walk the Talk, sir.
Thank you for having me on your show.
My pleasure. Thank you for making time for us.
Yeah.
So, sir, tell me something that how have you been ideating architecture so ahead of time, yet never out of style for all these years? Who's your inspiration?
There's nothing like an inspiration. It all you have to keep your eyes open and your ears open, and there. See what if you look at every kind of a building or a structure which was built in the history, it was built for a reason, and it satisfied that reason, and that's why it became famous. And
True.
the world is keeping on moving. World is changing, and if you change with the time, and if you consider that whatever the future problems are should be solved rather than crib about it. Oh, अभी ये हो गया, ये हो गया, अभी क्या करेंगे? क्या करेंगे? नहीं, you have to find a solution and get going with life. And that is the essence. And if you look at that way, you find the path, and that path is very, very clear, and that is the new path.
That is inspiring. So, as architect Hafeez Contractor, it's more like an institution by itself. So, for the industry, how do you feel when you see so many of the leading architects who started their journey with you?
My practice is, I work with people, and I take their help. Whatever they suggest, if the ideas are good, I absorb them. I don't say that no, that is not my idea or that is your idea. Whatever for the project, a good idea is a good idea, whether it is yours, hers, mine, and it gets going. So another thing is that I have been open. I don't take really, some long, lengthy interviews while employing. I when I used to employ people, today I don't employ people, others employ in my office. When I used to employ, I used to just see that the guy wants to work, wants to put in hard work, and then there is maybe he's intelligent, super intelligent, less intelligent, or anything. To run an organization, I always say that I need race horses and I need gaddes also. Pull the luggage, racehorse to go fast. So I need all, and you have to identify them and employ them. Other thing is, people come and go when they feel that they have learned enough from me or they have enough of me. They want to start on their own. I think they are most welcome, and I think that's the legacy they have learned, and I'm sure where I was working, I learned from Karigar. I learned a lot. Maybe my views were different, his views are different, but that is what life is all about. And everybody will think in the right manner and say that, oh, I was working with him, I learned this. Or I worked with him and I wanted to unlearn certain things. But that is part and parcel of life.
Correct. That's true. That's a lovely way to think about it. Like you said, you have to evolve. So this is a part of that as well. So sir, when it comes to yourself, Miss Pearl, and now Zoish as well. So how is it when all of you all in office? Are the discussions only project wise, or you also have?
My wife works on a different thing, which I don't like doing. She does that. I do only my little bit of my sketches and my conceptual. So I do what I like. I'm lucky that I have lots of people who do a lot of things which I don't like doing.
Okay.
And I'm really lucky in that way. Uh, Zoe, she's my daughter, but she works with a group, uh, and she works under somebody. And I think that's how she will come up. She'll learn, and she'll come from one stage to another stage to another stage, and that's how everybody improves. You can't be that tomorrow you are going to be sitting on a chair which commands, with so many people. Ours is a professional organization. Mine is not Rajay ka Gandhi. That anybody comes and they will say Hajur, whatever the guy says, yes, no, they'll say Hajur, and it has to make sense. It has to attract people. It has to make sense to the client. So she has to learn all of that, and then God willing,
Very
one day,
professional approach, basically.
God willing, one day she will also run the office, start her own, whatever. She has to be competitive, and she has to come up with her own self. Then only she will survive. Otherwise, she'll be eaten up. And that's the last thing. I don't want her to be eaten up. I want her to move in life. And then that's where I have trained each and every one. Whoever has left my organization, they all are very, very successful people because they were not spoon fed. They all battled and worked together and went.
How has the field of architecture and design changed over the years? And do designers need to develop certain skills according to you?
See, the world is changing. Just get up. एक फटा हुआ पेन क्यों पहनती हो? This 20 years back was a fata hua pen. Today it's a fashion. So in everything, things keep on changing, and you should accept that. Whatever in design, hmm, architecture is part of design. In design, the first comes is a painting. What a paint, better.
Thank you.
First the sorry.
No problem.
First the painter paints. That's the kind of a movement. Then second, fashion, jewelry. They start doing things. It gets reflected in fashion and jewelry. That comes. Then comes in furniture. Then comes in architecture. And that is how the whole design process starts. Comes in food. Now you see all the food industry is completely changing. Jewelry is changing. Fashion is changing. And very soon you will see that architecture also is getting imbibed. That is also true.
That's true. Your views on future cities?
That's the most important thing. See, future cities is a topic so important and so big that the way we plan our cities in India will be the future of our country. Today, our population is 1.4 billion. इसकी उम्र क्या है? 22, 23, 24. We are also virtually आसपास. This age, out of 1.4 billion, 60% are of that age. 60% of our population will get married. Now, so there is one side, that is our population. From other side, India is a small country. When I say small country, compared to the population, We have 2% of the world land. We have 18% of the world's population. Historically, we uh, were a poor country. Not that we are very, very rich, but we are at least now.
Better. Yes.
So we always used to build, small scale, so it will be cheaper. So in that, we have increased our footprint of our cities tremendous. So we are right now occupying virtually 9 to 10% of our land in urban areas. Now that's very bad because historically we have been reducing our forest cover. We have been reducing our farm cover. And farm cover is eating up the forest cover. Wetland, all of that we are reducing. And that's really the environment. Today, if you don't have forest, you won't have wildlife, you won't have bees, won't have birds. What will happen? The whole ecosystem will fall apart. So, with this population, with this land, and sorry to say, previously, today also, 33% of our population is living in slums, the whole of India. 33. In Mumbai, it is more than 50. They are not so well to do. They are all learning. In my office, so many peons sons have become architects now. They all will earn more money. Good. They'll want bigger houses. Today he's staying in, say, 100 square feet. Father, mother, 2 brothers, 2 sisters, whatever it is. All of them will have wife, kids. They all will want to have 100 to 1,000, 1,500, 500 square feet also. How much is the amount of built thing that has to come about? So we have to think about condensed, intense cities. Condensed and intense. So that's what we call you have to go higher, you have to go have a new system of construction and free up the land. Free up the land for farm, forest, wetland, free up that. So there will be a new way of city planning. Not the same old 2D city planning. You'll have to think about 3D city.
No, sir, you had, you do these talks with colleges, with the young aspiring students, of architecture of different cities and colleges coming to you and having a talk session at your office. So, what is your message, for the young aspiring architects coming up, those who are coming up now?
As far as work is concerned, future is concerned, we have to do it in the right way. If we build the cities in the same way as how we are building, then we'll destroy our country. There's a very good saying, Yad Rakhna,
Then,
you not inherited this city or this land, this earth, from your parents. You have borrowed it or you have inherited it from your kids. So, when you depart, you have to live this earth in a condition that your future generations will
correct.
use it properly. कोई होता है दारू वारू पिया मस्त हो गया he doesn't care for his very wife, he doesn't care for his kids, he doesn't care for his parents. खा पी के देव करके मर गया. देवा देवा मांसा
Yeah.
मर तो गया. फिर सब लोग आएंगे नॉकिंग एट योर डोर. अरे भाई तेरा बाप पैसा लिया था, रिटर्न कर. If you use your resources in that manner, खा पी के you don't care about your kids, you don't care about your future, okay? You don't care about your wife also, chalo. Then you have to pay the price.
Correct.
You want to be like that, or you want to be a caring and a concerned person and say, मैंने वो खर्चा अट्ठा नहीं बोलो सो खर्चा रुपया ना आमदनी अट्ठा नहीं खर्चा रुपया ऐसा करने का है. You want to be. It works in the same thing for environment. We have been cutting our forests left, right, and center. Do you want to do that? You want to use your materials in the right way. Why have all the things, you want, everybody wants to have wood, wood and wood. Think about it in a different way. Think everything in a different way so that your environment is taken care of.
Responsibly make things and be a responsible citizen basically. That's great. So how often do you do these sessions with colleges? Is it pan India or just Maharashtra?
Whenever, no, people are coming from Trivandrum, Madras, they come from all over the place.
So they're like colleges, institutes.
60 people, 100 people, they come. Today it was more than 100.
Wow.
So
Lovely. So they must be taking back so much in those 2 hours that, is amazing. So do you enjoy doing these sessions with them?
I enjoy it. Well, of course I enjoy it. And I think it's high time that what we feel and what I have seen in so many years, I would like to give that. So today we are talking about not on architecture, but some 8 or 10 dictates of how to be successful in architecture.
Okay.
So we are talking about that. And I feel it was nice. They were very happy. So many people were faculty members also. They were also happy.
Okay.
I'm also happy.
Great. So tell me something about Aster. You've been a great support to Astec, always from the word go, and you are till date by God's grace, and thank you. I thank you very much for that. So what do you have to say for Astec?
See, when Astec started, there weren't many more people in the business. Today, there are many people in the business. So I have been telling Sumit that you should do this, you should do this. He keeps on saying, yeah. I told him that make proper manuals, make proper, and it should be done, in a digital system.
Yeah, we are on that.
So
We started it this year.
correct. So your thing should be that anybody wants any material, he wants rates for that material. He should go to the Astec portal. Now today with these computers and all of that, it's so difficult. You will do all the labor, somebody else will pick it up. But how you are going to keep that thing protected, all of that has to be seen. But even if you do and somebody else copies it, and if you do it well, and if you keep on upgrading it, then you will survive. Some people will copy it for some time. I think there was some other ladies, they were doing that. But I have not heard of them since last 4 or 5 years. With COVID and all of them, a lot of them have gone out of business. So, but that is the main thing. I need a material for this application. You should have a computerized system that the computer will answer those questions and give it to you. Then also rate. Rate should be given like this. Specification should be given. So then, instead of previously we had specifications like, the AIIA specification. Now you need not have that. You can have the, Astec specification.
Sure.
Very good. And that will make you influence unless and until you give. When I say give free, then only you will become a hero.
Correct.
तो एक 4 आने देती है और मेरे को 4 आने का 5 आना का मेरे को फायदा मिला कि नहीं, यू आर सीइंग दैट, give
big heart. So any message you want to give Astec for the coming year? एक और चीज कुछ भी आपको कुछ भी मन करता है बोलने?
Now today what we are trying to do, I made lots of rich man's house, interior किया, bungalow बनाया, ये किया, वो किया. Fine. I earn money. But is it giving me the pleasure that while housing the slum guys, what pleasure it gives me? I like to tell you one story. The first slum that I did, when the Bhumi Puja was there, two ladies came with all the 9 yard sari, bari.
All traditionally dressed up.
Absolutely. Ekdam, chakachak. And they took us, means my client, Mr. Uddhav Thackeray was there, and they took us to the Ganpati Ji Mandir. And they had the thali with the diva, kanku, this, that, and with a har. So one of the guys standing next to me is telling me, आपको मालूम है क्या करती है? Good, auspicious, नहीं, ये लोग आपकी आरती निकालते हैं। मैं बोला निकालने दो। इधर है हमारी औरत लोग सबकी आरती नहीं निकालती, खाली भगवान की और उनके पति की आरती निकालती। Then I asked that, fellow, मेरी आरती क्यों निकालते हो?
Because you are
One of the
Bhagwan
ladies told me. Huh? She said, do you know what you have done to us? I says, what have I done? He says, today, right now, we cannot go to toilets after sunrise, and we cannot go to toilet before sunset. इसको समझते हो? Being so they do it in the chupra, near the set point. Can't go. You are going to give us toilet. You are going to give us a form. That line I will never ever forget in my life.
That's such a great thing.
Now, I had done House of Lakshmi Mittal, I had done House of Karya, I had done House of Dood, 50,000 square feet, 60,000 square feet, 1 lakh. I'm right now making a house of 1.5 lakh. So fine, that doesn't give that kind of a pleasure as I make a house for a slum guy who has got no water, who the lady gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning to fill up water for his kids and all of them. To have a bath for the kids and everything, to cook food, I feel that this gives me a lot of pleasure. And to me, this is the future. This is India. If we can house all our population and give them housing, affordable housing, then we'll have something.
Perfect. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. I really appreciate it. I really hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you, everyone. You can now see us in the next episode.